What is going on, you guys? Bashtian here, and today I want to go ahead and bring you guys the DRAGUNITY deck profile for April 2021. We just got the most recent support out of the Ghost from the Past set, so it means that we are able to go ahead and play this deck at its full potential, full power. Now, I really wish it would have been, of course, coming out in the structure deck. I'm pretty sure most Yu-Gi tubers have, but we have to do with what we are given. So overall, the deck is not the most budget, I want to say, if you want to play as competitively as possible. However, it is able to make some amazing boards. I posted a combo tutorial yesterday as well if you want to go ahead and learn more or less how the whole deck interacts. But pretty much the whole deck revolves around this, around your equipping your DRAGUNITY level 2 dragon tuners onto your slightly bigger, or in other ways a lot bigger, DRAGUNITY wing beast monsters, or your synchro monsters, if, whatever the combo might be requiring of. However, you have multiple ways to go ahead and play this deck. However, this was definitely the correct way in my opinion. You can go ahead and play different types of ways. You can play the Destruction Sword version, in which case you wouldn't play the Amorphages. However, I went to go the Amorphage route because it does provide a bigger body on board, and it provides you from not just one lock but 2 locks actually, if you have to go ahead and make the combo to its full potential. Again, I made a combo video, explain a full tutorial how to go ahead and go at the full combo yesterday, so if you have not checked that out, go ahead and do so. I have probably left a link up here somewhere if you want to go ahead and check that out. But I think the Amorphage is definitely going to be the better version. I'll get to more of that in a second, but essentially the Leechery, if you have an Amorphage monster, another player can activate spells or their effects, and so it locks you out of spells essentially. And then the Goliath, if it's its monster effect is now player can special summon monsters from the extra deck except the Amorphage monsters. So unless you're playing an Amorphage monster in the extra deck, which I highly doubt they're playing, it allows you to lock special summon from the extra deck and their spells, which is absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and get into the deck profile though, guys. I don't want to get too into the whole lure and the concept behind it, but I do want to go ahead and explain my card choices as best as possible. So first, we're going to go ahead and start off with the 1 DRAGUNITY Arma Leviathan. So essentially it's going to be one of your main deck boss monster. What I like about this card is that it can be special summoned from the hand or the graveyard by banishing a DRAGUNITY monster. You control equip a DRAGUNITY card. Now the DRAGUNITY card, of course, is going to go straight to the graveyard, which then Leviathan can go ahead and re-equip from the graveyard. So it's absolutely insane. It just keeps going back and forth. You definitely want to go ahead and play one of him and one of your Arma Mistlitane. I still don't know how to say that card. Yesterday I kept calling him Yellow, but you know what, we're gonna still call him Yellow because I was butchered. So this is a really amazing card as well. The only reason why I play both these two, orange and yellow, at one is because they are very easily searchable in this deck. I mean, you play cards like LP, Pisty, you play Dragon's Ravine. There's so many ways to go ahead and search out this card. It's absolutely insane. You have Foolish Burial as well, if it comes down to it, as a possible extender also. So there's so many ways to go ahead and get this card out there that I don't believe that you need to play more than one of each, because essentially these are bricks in your hand. They're not really going to do anything unless you have other DRAGUNITY cards. So it's not like they're going to be a starter for your deck. Now you want to go ahead and maximize on your starters and combo pieces, and that brings me on to the next card to go ahead and play in the deck, which is double of the DRAGUNITY Legatus. This is a brand new card that came out of Ghost from the Past. Actually really good. It has a cool effect where you can destroy, pop, spell trap card and field. However, the main reason why I love this card is because it is a free special summon if you control a Dragon's Ravine or if you control DRAGUNITY monsters. So if you guys don't know, Dragon's Ravine is essentially the heart and soul of this entire deck. You're not going to live and die by it, but it's going to be able to go ahead and help you extend and further your play so much more. That's why you need to go ahead and max out on Dragon's Ravine, the field spell. So as long as you have that on board, you can special summon this or any other DRAGUNITY monster, which means it allows you to go into your link plays or your synchro plays that much easier. So next, after that, we're going to go ahead and play triple of the DRAGUNITY Senatus. Senatus is an amazing starter card. There's a lot of people playing this card at 1, this card at 2 maybe, but 1 is definitely, I personally feel, is incorrect. So basically what DRAGUNITY Senatus does is level 4 winged beast monster. You can discard a DRAGUNITY card to equip a DRAGUNITY tuner from your deck to this card. So not only does it help you get a Dragunity card from your hand into the graveyard, which is most likely going to come back anyway through some other Dragunity effect, it allows you to go ahead and equip any Dragunity tuner from your main deck to it, which means it's searching out your tuners, which is exactly what this deck needs. So say you search out like a Koos. You can go ahead and special summon Koos, as it has the same effect as Phalanx, so it can special summon itself. It acts as level 4. Boom, you have a level 8 Synchro. You can go into Borreload, Savage Dragon. Absolutely insane. So that's why we're going to go ahead and maximize the Dragunity Sanitas, as it is an amazing starter for the deck. And next standard is going to be Blackwing Zephyros, the Elite. What it's going to allow you to do is be able to bounce back the orange and yellow back to your hand, so you can continue activating their effects, and you still get to go ahead and maintain that body on board. And also it is a lower level, so it does allow you to make your lower level synchro plays as you are trying to build up your graveyard and completely just go off with a card like Barcha, or Barca, however you want to pronounce it. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for the first row monsters. Then we're gonna get to the other combo pieces. So you play triple Dragunity Ducks. I originally had this card at 1 because you can search it, but it is really amazing as well in like the grind game. This deck it's not really meant for the grind game. I want to say is mainly meant for, you know, setting up your turn 1, turn 2 board. Just go ham and cheese on it, put up your 4 negations and stop your opponent from activating spells and monsters and special summoning. So that's mainly what it's meant to do. That's mainly going to be the primary playstyle of this specific deck. However, if you are having to go into turns 4, 5, 6, is a little bit more of a grind game, Dragunity deck is going to be the perfect solution for you, as it's going to be able to equip any Dragunity monster from your graveyard to it. So it's absolutely amazing as well. Then you play 2 of the Dragunity Koos. Dragunity Koos is actually a phenomenal card. It's able to act as a level 4 monster when you're synchro summoning, letting you go into your level 8 synchro plays. That pretty much says enough. You don't need to maximize out on this card. It does special summon itself. However, the main cards you're going to be using is your Remus and your Phalanx. Now, Remus is an incredible support card for this deck. I can't get over this card. It's absolutely amazing. So basically what it is a terraforming, so you can go ahead and search for Dragon's Ravine, and I emphasize how important Dragon's Ravine is for this entire strategy. But not only that, it is able to go ahead and special summon itself back from the graveyard practically for free. You don't need to pay essentially any cost. So not only it does banish itself when it leaves the field, but that's irrelevant at that point. You already got your synchro or your link summon off, so you're good to go. So not only does it search Dragon's Ravine, it also is a free special summon. This is definitely must have at 3 right now. Dragunity Remus is hovering around the $15-$20 range. That's a little bit too high up there for me, I personally believe. Now, if this deck starts to do very well in the current format, then we'll see about potentially picking that up. But for now, it's a wee bit much. I personally think a little bit of market watch. Let me know if you guys want to see that. So I think I'm gonna play triple Phalanx. This card's been the bread and butter of this entire deck since it first came out so long ago. I think it's been like what, 10 years ago, something like that. It's been insane. It's been a while. But this actually it has very simple effects. Level 2 Dragon Tuner once per turn. While this card is equipped to a monster, special summon the equipped card. That's it. That's all it does. It's not a hard once per turn. You can just keep recycling. It's absolutely crazy. Definitely going to play triple Phalanx. 1 Mist Valley Baby Rock. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be searching this with your Gay Durg a whole bunch, and then just discarding it. And when it's sent from your hand to the graveyard, you can special summon it. Free special summon. All I really need to say about that. And the only 3 hand traps you're playing in this deck is going to be Drollin Lockbird. Drollin Lockbird or Nibiru, whichever one you guys personally prefer. I personally prefer Drollin Lockbird. I think it does more to initially stop your opponent from completely obliterating you. However, the fear of that Nibiru in your opponent's hand is also really strong as well. So whatever hand trap you personally prefer, go ahead and put it in this slot. I personally prefer Drollin Lockbird. That's my favorite hand trap. And that's where I'm gonna leave that. And it's not an affinity because I love Trickstar or whatever. It's not why Droll and Lockbird is my favorite hand trap of all time. Okay, there's a good logical reason that it stops most decks in their tracks. So definitely gonna play triple Droll and Lockbird for sure. Then you play both your Morphages, of course, one Goliath and one Leechery, which are searchable as well through your different combo pieces. That's pretty much gonna be it for the monster cards. Now we get to the spells. One Dragunity Glow. Why just one? It searches your level 5 Dragunity monsters, you might say. You only play 2 Dragunity monsters that are level 5 or more. So this does not get crazy like we're searching our entire deck. It's not Fossil Dig. Okay? It's not Reinforcement of the Army. It's not. I think 1 is just fine because you can search this with the Link Romulus, so let's not get crazy on that, okay? So just one of that, perfectly fine, no further explanation. Searches, you can banish from your graveyard, does some more stuff, absolutely great. Special summon one Dragunity monster in defense position, so it does pretty much everything you need to. It searches, and then it special summons from your spell and trap card zone, letting you continue your combos. Next, you're going to play triple Dark Ruler no more in the main deck. This is a hardcore going first deck. However, if for some reason you lose the die roll like a loser, then of course you got to take that L. However, you are going to have to go ahead and play the Dark Ruler no more for the events, in the events that you are forced to go second. Going second with this deck is going to be a little bit tougher. It can play through some hand traps. However, it is not the strongest when it comes to that, so you are going to need to play some proactive cards in a way. You're proactively main decking Dark Ruler more to play in a reactive matter proactively, if that makes sense. So anyway, you're going to play triple Tactics Talent, triple Tactics Talent. Normally, I don't like to include these types of cards into my deck profiles like Pot of Prosperity, triple Tactics Talent, Forbidden Dropless. However, I have noticed more and more that these are becoming more and more necessary. Now, if you want to keep the deck more budget, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to play these. You just go ahead and either put in 3 Ashes or you find a way to put in the Gamma package, and you're perfectly fine. I mean, it's going to... Essentially, you're switching out a hand trap counter for hand traps because you don't need any more combo pieces in the main deck. So that's something you want to do. By all means, go for it. It's not a necessity to play triple Tactics Talent. It's something I just found has been absolutely amazing for the deck. Next, play 1 Terraforming, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Dragunity Divine Lance. Again, it is searchable. Triple Dragon's Ravine, self-explanatory, and then the 1 Trap Dragunity Purgatory. Not a lot of people are playing this card, I'm noticing, and a lot of people are very incorrect, in my personal opinion. When your opponent activates a spell or trap while you control a Dragunity Synchro monster, negate the activation, and if you do, banish that card. Then, if you control a level 10 Dragunity monster, you can have 1 Dragunity monster you control gain 100 attack for each face-up card that is currently banished. Second effect, completely irrelevant for the gaining effect, but you can stop any spell or trap. Any. Lightning Storm, get out of here. Okay? Okay, Regeki, get out of here. Harpies for that Duster, no. No. We're negating everything coming our way. And I think it's just a really good also to have that last second negation. So, again, maybe I'm incorrect. I personally think playing this card at 1 does not hurt. It certainly helps your defenses and building up a stronger board. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and stick with playing Dragunity Purgatory. Thank you very much. Alright, so then we get to the very exciting extra deck. You start off with the 1 Guard Dragon LP, 1 Pisty, 1 Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres, 1 Romulus, 1 Crystron Halki Fibrax, 1 Triple Burst Dragon, 1 Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Dark Steel, 1 Hieratic Dragon King of Atum. Why only 1 Exceed? Because that's the only one that you will need ever in your life. Next, Synchro Monsters. We play 1 Bahriana. One of that. 1 Gay Durg, 1 Barcha. You're gonna play 1 Crystal Wave Synchro Dragon, 1 Borreload Savage, and the 1 of this new synchro monster that I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. But that's gonna be it for the main deck, guys. Essentially, what I think of this deck moving forward, I think it has a lot of potential. It has a very high ceiling as to what it can do. Whether it can do consistently enough is really the question. Now, this deck does have a lot of starters. It has many ways to go ahead and get to Dragon's Ravine. So I think that has, you know, a lot to do with it being very successful in the future. I think it's going to be a very good deck in the future. I think it has the potential to be a tier 2 deck. Tier 1, maybe. It's hard, maybe. But I definitely think there's going to be a potential tier 2 deck moving forward. I've been wrong before. If I'm wrong, sue me. What am I going to do? You know? But that's pretty much going to be it for the deck profile, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you play 3 decks? I do. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below as far as the different variations of the DRAGUNITY engine, how you guys play it. Do you play the Amorphage? Do you play a different routes? How, you know, what combos do you go about to go ahead and, you know, stop your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Essentially. So leave a like if you guys did enjoy, guys. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button for more videos. I'm here 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. So you can go ahead and catch each and every single one of my uploads then. And I will see y'all in the next one. Later.